Hello everyone. Today I would like to put light on emotion management skills. Emotions play a very important role in our life. The one who can master the emotions can master actions, and the one who masters actions is the master of all future realities. An emotion is a feeling such as happiness, love, fear, or anger, which can be caused by the situation that you are in or the people you are with. Let's discuss with examples. If someone screamed at you for any right or wrong reason, from that moment for the rest of the day, if your mood went off by few words of someone, then it's time for you to invest some time to get control over your emotion. In this situation I just mentioned now, if you impulsively or in frustration shout back to the person, say your parent, teacher or friend, you could get damage your relation or you may lose your friend that you never want. Our brain can be divided into two parts. One is emotional system and other one is rational system. Any signal can enter into our rational system only after passes through our emotional system. When we start to feel emotional, our emotional system becomes more active and the rational system gets hijacked by it. As a result, in this condition, we become unable to process any logic in our brain. And illogically, the decisions we make for 80% of the cases turn out to be wrong decisions. The thing that connects our emotional system and rational system is called emotional intelligence. It has been found from different researches that success in life depends only 20% on IQ, whereas remaining 80% depends on EQ. IQ becomes fixed for everyone after a certain age, but EQ can be increased by anyone at any age by doing some simple practices. So let's talk about those practices. Smart idea number 1. Ask yourself why. For an example, let's take a situation. After a whole tiring day at school, a guy came back to home and as usual sat down with a laptop. Suddenly his mother shouted at him, "Don't you have anything to study? Why there is never a book in your hand?" Already he was tired, plus his mother shouting at him made him instantly angry because after spending a tiring day at school, it was totally unexpected to him. We have to train ourselves to see the big picture in every situation. The question that he needs to ask here is why? Why mom shouted like that? Maybe even before he came back from school, his mother was disturbed at that time. So next time, when you will realize that you are getting emotional, just take a 3-second pause and ask yourself the question why. Smart idea number 2. Clean up your sleep hygiene. Some toxic proteins start to gather over our neurons when we are awake. When we fall asleep, these toxic proteins gets removed periodically in different stages of our sleep cycle. So to remove these toxic proteins periodically, we need to sleep well. But some of our bad habits affect very badly our sleep hygiene. One of them is watching movies at night, playing games on mobiles, etc. Even artificial blue lights harm our sleep cycle by stopping the production of melanin in our body. Smart idea number 3. Replace the thought. Suppose you are going to give a presentation before hundreds of people. Now you have two options to think. Number 1 is negative thinking. If you start to think something like, "Oh God, What will happen if nobody likes my work? What if everyone gets bored? Or what if someone makes fun of me? The moment you will start to think about all these negative thoughts, your brain will start to give power to stress hormones, and this will generate negative emotions like fear or anger inside you. But the second option is positive thinking. If you start to visualize that you are giving your presentation very confidently and everyone is listening, enjoying, and at the end of the presentation, you are getting a standing ovation, then your brain will start to release feel good hormones. So, thought is the root of any emotion. And in every situation, we have two choices to see: the positive side of a situation and generating positive thoughts inside us, or to see the negative side of same situation and generating negative thoughts inside us. Whichever kind of thought you will choose, according to that you will get resulting emotion. There is a third option also, that is choosing no thought at all. But that is much more difficult in real world. If you really want to get control over your emotions, first you have to get control over your thoughts, and that is only possible when you will be able to choose your thoughts consciously in every situation. Hope you will try to apply this and become emotionally a strong personality. Thank you.